Chik married his first wife, Amara, when he was 25. On their wedding day, everybody clapped and danced. Amara was beautiful, quiet, and respectful, the kind of woman every man in the village dreamed of. Chik's chest swelled with pride. Finally, a woman who would obey him without question. But that smile on his face disappeared faster than free food at a village meeting. One evening, Amara served his dinner. Warm soup, soft fufu, everything perfect. But Chik tasted it, and his face squeezed up like he had bitten a lemon. Amara, this soup is cold. Cold like ice. Are you trying to poison me? Poor Amara's hand shook. I'm sorry, my husband. Let me warm it. The soup was not cold, the narrator tells us, but Chik liked to find problems where there were none. That night, he slapped Amara for the first time. Her offense? Cold soup that wasn't even cold. And that became their life. 7 years of misery and beatings, until one night, after a particularly cruel attack, Amara went to sleep and never woke up. Her spirit was tired of suffering. 2. The second wife, Inim. Now, you would think Chik would feel guilty.
Wrong.
He cried crocodile tears at the funeral, fooled the village, and just 3 months later began searching for wife number 2. He found Inim in a neighboring village, young, gentle, seemingly obedient. Her father said proudly, "My daughter never argues. She will make you a good wife." Chik smiled. Excellent. Another quiet one. At first, Inim was perfect, waking up early, cooking, cleaning, bowing when he spoke. Chik bragged, "You see, the secret is to establish authority from the beginning." But what Chik didn't know was that Inim had done her homework. She knew all about Amara, and she had a plan. 3. The turning point. 6 months into the marriage, Chik woke up one morning, no breakfast. He stormed into the bedroom, shouting, "Inim, where is my food?" Inim calmly closed her book and smiled. "Oh, good morning, my husband. Did you need something?" Chik blinked in disbelief. "What nonsense is this? Where is my breakfast?" "I was tired," Inim said, stretching. "If you're hungry, the kitchen is right there. You have 2 hands, don't you?" Before he could strike her, Inim grabbed his arm, twisted it behind his back, and pinned him to the ground. "No, my dear husband," she said softly, "not a witch, just a woman who knows how to defend herself." She told him everything she knew about Amara and gave him a choice. Serve me or lose everything. 4. The tables turn. From that day, Chik's life flipped upside down. He cooked, cleaned, washed clothes, fetched water, and did everything Inim ordered. The villagers could hardly believe their eyes. Chik, the mighty man, now scrubbing his wife's wrappers at the stream. When a friend mocked him, Inim shouted, "My husband is helping me today. Is there a problem with a man helping his wife?" The laughter followed that friend all the way down the road. 5. Justice served cold. Weeks passed. Chik tried to rebel again and again, but each time, Inim reminded him of Amara and the truth she could reveal to the village. Once, when he raised his hand again, she chased him around the compound with a broom while neighbors laughed until they cried. Chik has finally met his match," they shouted. From that day, he gave up. He became humble, quiet, obedient. The women in the village loved it. They would whisper at the stream, "Be like Inim." 6. The lesson. Years passed. Chik grew soft, his pride long gone. Children would tease him. "Uncle Chik, teach us how to be strong like you," and run away laughing. At night, he would lie awake on his mat and wonder what went wrong. And Inim? She lived peacefully, running her business, never needing to raise her hand again. Sometimes she would visit Amara's grave and whisper, "I did it, sister. I made him pay. Rest well." And that's how Chik, the man who wanted a quiet wife, married his match and learned that strength is not in power, but in justice. So, if you ever meet someone like Chik, tell them this story. The man who thought he was a lion, but turned out to be just an overgrown house cat.